Welcome back, folks. And this is where things become really interesting. This is really where the power of Spring, where we are using Spring Web, and it just does the heavy lifting for you. So what we did is we are going to inject this product services. So whatever that you have on the product services just gets injected here. So all that you have to do is an auto wiring. So when you say auto wired, it just takes whatever is there in your product services and just injects it into the model. So what you are basically going to do now is you can say model attribute. Let me get, so it's model, sorry, I got the model, add attributes. And then you just have to inject the product services method here. So what do we have here in product services? We have list all product method, right? So that's what needs to, so it is products. And then product service and the method list all product. So that's it. So it's just took all that code from product services and you're just injecting it here to build the model for you. And this is specifically for this particular Spring Web that we are using. This is another design pattern that it uses. So for this library, they have different design patterns, and this is one of the design patterns where the model gets injected into this. So there are different libraries which does different things for you in Spring, and this is what one of the things that I have demoed here to you. Now what we need to go do is to go build the product HTML so that we can display the list of product that we built here. So we need to show all this model that we have built, which is the data. So let's go and build the HTML for this. So let's call this, since we call the controller, we called it products. So let's call it products.html. The view should be called products.html. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's go into the templates. So it's a file, HTML file. So I'm just going to call it products, right? So done that. Just for the interest of time, folks, I'm just going to copy paste this. There's nothing much here, so that I can kind of give you more insight to a lot of other things. I can just get rid of this right now. We'll come back to the views later. So as usual, this is just a time leaf template. It's just bringing in the library, the Bootstrap jQuery, and the Spring Core CSS, which is just kind of, it's just an empty file, but it's just a reference on time leaf, which builds some CSS for you. So that's what that is. And then I want to basically here we want to say if the list is empty for the products, then if it is not empty, then show the product list. That's what we have done here. And then this is the table structure, which has the ID, the product name, and the price. And then we need to kind of add that into the table text to see how it, and it just populates these values from our product service implementation. So this is a value that it's populating into the HTML. So let's give this a crack. Also, just let's take a look at it, how it looks if you open it in a browser. So this is how it should get listed. And then it will also show the data, which gets loaded at real time when we run Spring Boot. So that's what we should be seeing. So let's just go back and start Spring Boot. So I'm going to save file, save all, and let's see if what happens. So we just want to make sure that we are kind of bringing in all the changes. So let's go in here and let's see if products really work or not. So we do see some error. So I see some error, and if I go up here, I think I spelled products typo, right? So let's try to fix that. Save file, save all, and then just try to reboot this and see what we see now. Let's it's going to just load it, and let's see what happens now. So I do see, but why is it not? So quite a few grief for me. I had a lot of the copy paste. I didn't kind of change the product 1 to product 2 accordingly, and product 2 to product 3 accordingly. So I need to go and fix all this. So let's start this and reload it again and see if it works now. So it's going to reload Spring Boot. So let's go in here. So this is my index page. So if I go in here now and add products and then hit it, there you go. I do see all my prices with product name getting loaded. Let's do one more thing real quick. So let's say this is where all my grief was, and hopefully I do it right this time. Control C, Control V. I'm just going to load a few more of them. Did I paste them right? Yeah, so I did paste them right. I'm going to call this product 4, product 4, product 4, product 4. This ID should be 4. Yeah, a lot of changes, so I just need to be sure that I'm doing it right here. Otherwise, it's going to cost me grief of. So actually, we should be doing this to the database, but I just wanted to show you all how things work. I don't know, shoes maybe? Shoes, 99.99, right? And then, so I think I got things right here. And yeah, so let me save this and then reload Spring Boot, and let's go and see if this got added or not. So you can see that I don't have to do anything on my products.html. It just iterates through this product field and for ID, product name, and price. So I don't have to make any changes there. So that's pretty cool. So if I go in and reload this, there you go, it added shoes. So this is what I wanted to show you all. So this is a good way of just adding some website. And let me add another one called. So I just added a list and a view for each of this pricing. So the next thing I want to show you is I can go and drill it down to each product and show you the breakdown. But you got the idea. So this is pretty good in terms of using Spring with a very lightweight front end. This is not a single page app like Angular. This is where it goes from one route to another, but it does the job what needs to be done. It's pretty compact. So let me kind of save this one last time and show it to you before I wrap this up. I just wanted to just demo this for you guys to see the power of Spring. With Spring, how quickly you can build something where a lot of the wiring happens on the back end side of it, and then you can have a very light front end which does the things functionally right. And that's what I've kind of demoed here for you guys. So let's go back here, and if I refresh this, there you go. It also shows the view, but I've not built the next page to show you all how it can break down into each of these pricing. If that's something that might be interesting, I might have that video coming up shortly. So thank you for your patience, for sitting through all these 3 sessions to understand it, and I hope this was really helpful for you guys, and you can just start building on this further. You can try to do the other operations like create, update, and delete. So thank you again very much, and hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Bye-bye.